Well, I did two semifinals in the past.
Oh yes, I mean, that's not bad.
For me, that's not bad. So, well, I think I am playing better, a little bit better every day. So today was a solid match, I think. The serve is still good, so that's a very important thing. And on the baseline, I think my movements and my shots starting to be better every day.
Rafa, sorry to change the subject, but I'm writing a book on.
I didn't.
I'm writing a book on Marcelo Rios, and I just wanted to know if you have any kind of memory or what you just talk about Marcelo Rios a little bit.
Sorry, but I wasn't on the tour when he was on the tour.
What about watching him play?
What?
What about the way he played and watching him play?
I seriously, if I say you something, I'm gonna say some lies because I didn't remember a lot. So it's better. Don't say nothing.
Rafa, the improvements we're seeing in your serve, is this a result of a change in your technique or your motion, or is it more a matter of confidence and attitude?
Well, seriously, I wasn't serve. I didn't serve very well in the previous tournaments, but I started to serve well the week before the tournament, a few days before the tournament start. So I changed it a little bit the grip, but that's all.
You haven't had a 5-set match here yet, but you are 14-3 in sets. Why do you think you're so good in them?
14-3? I don't know. Every match is different, and I don't know. The important thing is when you are in the fifth set, first thing, be healthy, be in good form physically, and second thing is be in the right position mentally. No? So that's the thing. Two more important things.
Do you like best of 5 over best of 3?
Different. I don't know. I think for the Grand Slams is okay, best of 5, but for example for the other tournaments I think it's better best of 3 because if not, it's going to be a
How much do you
unbelievable season. But for example for the Davis Cup I think that can be a change because 3 sets is going to be easier for all the players.
Rafa, Pete Sampras always said that Andre Agassi raised the level of his game, made him a better player. Do you feel that way a little bit about Roger too? Does he raise your game more than any of the other players?
I think that I don't know if that was the right thing, but for sure if you have in front of you unbelievable player like Roger, and for me the most important thing to copy of Roger, I think when he started to be number 1, he always improves. So after 2 years being number 1, he was better player than before, and I think he improved during all his career. So that's a very important thing, and for me that's something that I really need to do too. So if I want to be here more years, I already have 6 in the top 2. So but I was for the last 6 years in the top 2 because I always improve it too. That's my feeling, and if not, well, you always lose something. Maybe you lose a little bit more the inspiration that when you start. So you have to work in other things. If you lose something for one part, you have to improve for another part. So that's it.
How much do you think about the importance of adding this slam to your resume? How much do you think about that?
Entendí mucho eso.
¿Estás pensando mucho ganar este
No. I think about the practice of tomorrow. if I say the serious thing is that's the truth. That's very far the victory of this tournament. I am in 4th round. That's a good news for me without losing the set. But remains a lot. So I'm happy where I am, but it's only 4th round.
Rafa, a 2-part question now. How has Roger, what parts of Roger's game has he improved over the past few years? And of course, what parts of your game have you improved?
Well, I think he when I played against him in Miami 2003, and when I played against him another time 2005, 2006, 2007, I think his serve improved a lot, his backhand improved a lot. So that's probably for that reason he was the number one for a long time.
It's harder to take advantage of his backhand now.
What?
It is harder for you to take advantage of his backhand or to play his backhand now.
I don't know because I didn't play him for only one time in Madrid this year, no. But I am not speaking in that way. I think that the way that I am speaking is for all the players. Probably when in 2003 he was very good, but anyway everybody says he always had a not very good backhand, but after that he starts to improve the backhand, having amazing slice backhand, very good topspin backhand too. So for sure every time it's more difficult to play against his backhand because he always try to find a solution with the slice going to the net. So for sure he is always better and better.
Rafa, Simone said he was pretty anxious to get back to France to see his newborn son. Could you tell that he kind of mentally checked out in the third set because he wanted to leave? And what did you say to him at the net at the end?
I just congratulate him because he's father now, and for sure it's good for him to come back home and see the son and everything. So that's for sure going to be a nice him for him, and just congratulate him for that.
Rafa, there was a report this afternoon that the other day you didn't want to take one of the transportation vans that had a picture of Roger. Can you describe what happened in that?
Yeah, well, if you know me, you know that I don't want to do this is very stupid thing. I was in a van of the picture of Roger in both sides of the van, like 15 times these 2 weeks. So that's a very stupid thing. That's never happened. That's true. Speaking seriously, it's better the other side. I want this car because it's bigger and I go more comfortable with this car than with the others. You know, if you can see the car of the Roger's photo is there, is outside, and it's a van, so it's much bigger than the other ones. And Roy know the manager of the transportation that I always want this car. So it was good. Yeah.
So did you get out of that car or you stayed in it?
What?
Did you get out of that car that had his picture or you stayed in it?
I thought my English was better than.
The story said you got out.
I said I went with this car 15 times.
Did you say you thought Davis Cup should be reduced to best of 3?
That's what I said before, and for me the Davis Cup is always too much for the players because it's every year, and that's something that maybe can change in the future. But at the same time, for the players, have 3 sets and not 5 can help a little bit for all the players.
Last 2 questions.
Rafa, so far 4 Spanish people made it into the next round. Tommy still has the chance. Looks a little bit like Spanish Open on US soil.
Well, one player already is in semifinals. One Spanish player going to be in semifinals for sure. That's very positive news for us. And yeah, especially it's very positive because I think it's for the ball and for the court is probably the most difficult tournament for us. No? So that's very important news for the Spanish tennis. And just congratulate my friends and best of luck for everybody.
Why is this court the most difficult for you personally, and how have you begun to overcome that?
For me, the ball, not the court, the ball. The ball is softer than the rest of the balls of the tour. It's the ball that is getting less top spin. The ball stays lower than the other ones, but I won Olympics with that ball. So that doesn't make seems like it's not impossible for me to play with this ball. No, I did two semifinals. I won in Beijing 2008. So, but if I have to say something for me to change to play in this tournament, it's gonna be the ball.
So how confident are you at this point with that ball on this surface without having a U.S. Open championship before?
Maybe the same like when I am in 4th round. So happy to be in 4th round, and for sure is the important thing for me is I played better today than 2 days ago, and 2 days ago I played better than 5 or 6 days ago. So that's always important and very good news. Be improving during the tournament. So that's what I did, and I need to keep improving if I really want to have chances.
Rafa, John